Are we rolling? Have we been rolling? Okay. Wait, Bash, you recording? Wait, let's check the levels. Test 1, 2, 5, 7. Whoa.
Open up.
What the fuck?
Podcast watch.
Podcast watch?
Podcast watch. Can I come in?
Okay, hold
I don't
on.
actually have a warrant or anything.
Wait, there's no warrant.
Well,
wait, you're the podcast. Okay.
I'm the podcast watch, so that means I have some authority.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
I can
official.
open any citizen's door I want.
All right, well, don't break it. Hold on, I'm coming over.
But you have to invite me in on vampire rules.
Oh, wait.
On vampire rules.
Podcast watches vampire rules.
Podcast watch has vampire rules.
Okay, hold on.
And Frankenstein rules.
All right,
So don't light me on fire.
Got a lot of rules. Hold on.
From the other side, I really am wondering how many locks you have.
We have a lot. I mean, this is a very secretive podcast.
Yeah. I am visiting your doomsday bunker.
All right, come on in.
It's a beautiful doomsday bunker you have.
Thanks.
I really love your jars of mangoes you have.
You never know when a mango deficit might occur.
And green beans. Oh, man, you got it all. You got the astronaut food, too.
A lot.
Do you mind if I have some? Podcast watch had to drive an hour.
Well, we're kind of saving that. No, hey, stop.
Hey,
Give me
don't
that.
fucking touch me, man. Don't fucking touch
That's
me.
for the
podcast.
That's for the doomsday, man.
Read the jacket. PODCASTWATC.
It says Y.
Yeah, you
The
got
spelling
it.
is right.
H. There you go.
Okay.
So I'm here on official business. I'm podcast watch. My name is Officer the Rodney Dung.
Rodney Dung.
Yeah, I have a family movie podcast called The Dungs and Don'ts.
Okay.
And we talk about good family friendly content. We're keeping the podosphere, the movie podosphere, safe.
Okay.
And you guys at Shelfwarmers, I don't know where your other sick fuck of a co-host is.
Yeah, I think he's probably relieving himself. But we were about to start. But we're usually pretty clean, are we
I'm
not?
shutting you down.
Wait,
You guys have been risque.
Risky.
Crimson
risque.
Peak talked about incest.
Nature of the beast, you know?
You did 2 to 10 minutes on the blowjob ghost from Ghostbusters. Come on, kids are listening to this shit.
Are they?
Kids are opening up their podcast app, expecting to hear some wonderful tales of bad movies from the 2010s.
Yeah, they're
Sam and Andrew.
They're trying to learn.
They're trying to learn about
totally
the
agree.
forgotten time because they were born in 2019.
They don't know about the pump and dump period.
Weird.
Oh my God.
And that
Time of
Do you see what I mean?
fertility. What the fuck is this podcast?
that's a graphic image you're bringing to mind right now in an audio medium. You are creating sick visuals in people's brains.
I guess I never thought about it like that.
Yeah. So what are you, some kind of Hollywood sex pest?
No, we're not sex pests. We're just two guys from Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. What, like the mob?
No.
Were you in the mob?
We just like movies. We're AMC Stubbs members.
I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like the podcast.
I watch all my movies on VHS.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you maintain that? There's just wait a minute.
There's a big drop
Hold
off.
on. I think I understand now why you're a little bit hot and bothered.
Oh, I think I'm hot and bothered because my high school girlfriend cheated on me. I've never seen women the same way.
How old are you? How long ago was this?
38.
All right. Okay. So like 20 plus years
I was in
ago?
high school during Columbine and 9/11. That's why I'm like this.
Oh, real talk. Real talk.
Real talk.
No, but if you're only watching VHSs, you haven't even seen anything from the pump and dump period of Hollywood. Not exactly a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
Well, I agree that is an issue, but also it's kind of a content warning is my thing. I want you guys to be clean. I want you to clean it up, okay?
Okay.
I don't want you to talk about sex. I don't want you to talk about ghost giving fellatio head.
Hey, let's call it what it is, man. Head.
I don't want ghost head talk. Let's talk about the headless horseman.
Okay.
That's the only ghost head talk I'll allow in this podcast.
That's totally.
And I'm writing up a ticket, okay?
Ticket? How much?
$1 million.
$1 million. All right.
Sounds like you guys are gonna have to have a telethon for this podcast to save
It's
it.
like we're going to have to start pumping out the pods. Sorry, folks. We're coming at you 2 times a day
Yeah.
from here on out.
Oh yeah. And as long as it's clean, I have no issue with that.
Well,
All right,
today
well-
we're covering The Watch, which is honestly a pretty dirty ass movie.
Yeah, it's kind of apt because they're like the evil version of me.
The
Yeah,
Neighborhood Watch.
The Neighborhood Watch. I'm kind of I'm kind of like their Justice League.
Oh, what are they called?
Legion of Doom?
Doom Patrol?
The Legion of Doom?
Legion of Doom.
There you go.
What's Doom Patrol?
Doom Patrol is a whole other team.
But that's also DC?
Also DC.
Okay, cool.
Has a show.
Do you also have are you part of a DC watch?
I just read comics, so that's why I know. I've never seen a movie.
You're very old school. I appreciate that.
I'm all of analog. I love vinyl.
Wait, so you didn't see 2025 Superman then?
Nope. I don't know anything about it. I hate it. I don't want to see anything in IMAX. I don't want to see anything digital. I hate DCP.
Wow, no
Only
DCPs.
film or VHS is my line in the sand. Anyway, I'm gonna go post like scary things on Facebook and scare my relatives.
Okay. Wait, did I ever catch your name?
Yeah, man, it's Rodney Dung. Remember?
Rodney Dung.
I'm the host of Dungs and Don't.
Dungs and Don't.
Dungs and Don't.
Dungs
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take these two guns like from your bomb shelter because I feel that I should be armed. Now.
Wait, no. Give me those fucking guns. Go! I just unloaded on this fucker. Dickwad. Taint. Pussy. The watch. Fuck your podcast watch, bro. We're getting real dirty this episode.
Are you okay, man?
I just shot a man. I just shot a man dead in our podcast studio.
The
This is
assassination.
also our bunker.
The assassination of Rodney Dung by the coward Sam Fenkel.
Yes.
He probably had it coming.
Yeah, he came in here telling us to clean up the fucking pod.
Our pod can be as filthy as we want it to be.
Yeah.
It could be like the goddamn New York sewer system. Crocodiles in there. What's that?
Crocodile Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Crocodile Rockin'.
They should do a parody. I bet you we could do a Batman album of a Batman song parodies. I remember when Killer Croc was young.
Killer Croc was young.
Me and Robin had so much fun. Wailing on Waylon Jones.
That'd be great.
It was an old villain in... I lost it. There's a whole bit in the season of It's Always Sunny where they talk about how they want to do a new version of We Didn't Start the Fire, and then they find out that Fall Out Boy already did it and get like really mad.
That makes sense. I was listening to the Fall Out Boy version.
It's not good.
I listened to 15 seconds of it. I had to turn it off.
It's really bad.
Why would they do that?
It's also like Fall Out Boy to Billy Joel or like vice versa. It's a big jump. It's a really big jump in a way that's like, you know,
It's a fool's errand.
it's a
as
fool's
they
errand.
say.
It's almost like that remix of that Elton John song that Dua Lipa does.
Well, that's a good ass song.
It's a good song, but it's kind of like,
Huh?
but it's also like the original is so much better.
Well, it's also it's like 5 different Elton John songs stitched
Yeah, that's
together.
true. And I think it's gonna be a long, long.
We didn't see Elton John together, but we both
No.
saw him.
Yes,
I
His
saw
farewell
him.
tour?
Where'd you see him?
Philadelphia. Philadelphia
I saw
freedom.
him at MetLife and in Washington, D.C.
Double Elton.
Double Elton.
They double dipped.
Double dipped.
They do the thing where like he would play a song and he would sound really good, and then he would get off his piano, and then he'd like kind of do a waddle to the front of the stage, say thank you, and then you kind of do a waddle back.
I was actually extremely upset with how identical the 2 shows were.
Sure. Oh, dude, he's a master. He gets down to a science.
Master? He's a hack. I'll say it here on the mic. He does the same emotional beats. Thank you, goodbye, farewell, Yardbick Road, farewell. I have decided to go spend the rest of my life with my children. And then he literally walks up the stairs to die, apparently.
Oh.
And he does the same exact thing at every show.
Is he blind now?
They
Do you remember
they say he's blind.
Wow.
Or he's going blind.
He's like he's like the old monk in Frankenstein.
Hackman.
Hackman.
Rip.
R.I.P.
Well,
RP.
welcome to Shelfwarmers. I'm
Welcome to
Sam.
Shelfwarmers. I'm Andrew.
This is the podcast where we watch and discuss movies, roughly from 2012 to 2020, also known as the pump and dump period. As I said that, I was stomping on the body of Rodney.
Rodney. What was his name again?
Rodney Dung?
Ronnie Dung.
Not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
So fertile, in fact, that we didn't see many of the movies that were produced. If they're good, they're bad, or meh, we're going to cover them all. They've been sitting on the shelf. Well, Sam, it's time to take them friggin' down.
Yep. And we're going all the way back to 2012.
The earliest era of the pump and dump
The
period.
early side of the shelf.
Someone say the first stroke in the pump and dump period of Hollywood.
Jesus.
Hey, you said today we weren't gonna have a clean podcast.
I did say that. And this is The Watch, of course. The American. I always copy these from Wikipedia. And they always say like the country, and it's always American.
An American film.
American science fiction comedy film.
It is a very American film. It takes place in Ohio, you know?
It's distinctly 2012, distinctly start of Obama's second term,
Absolutely.
or I guess end of first term.
Yeah.
But
It's directed by Akiva Schaffer.
Akiva-
Schaffer?
I think it's Schaefer.
I always
You
get it
would know.
confused. I'm a big Keeve fan.
But yeah, written by Jared Stern initially,
Yes.
who was like a kind of like a kiddie writer, because initially when Sean Levy produced the film, Jared Stern wrote DC Super Pets most recently, and directed it. So it was going to be more like a PG-13 kind of fun,
Yeah.
maybe Night at the Museum.
Like Kevin James
Neighborhood
Sandler.
Watch.
Yeah.
Then they bring on Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg to do a rewrite.
Make it a little dirty.
Make it dirty.
Yeah. Seth Rogen's like, I'm gonna put in a fertility arc.
It's terrible.
Huh?
Fucking terrible.
Wait, what do you mean you're putting a fertility arc in this movie? It's really not gonna make sense, and it's gonna actually make him look really bad, our main character.
One of our listeners actually went on a rant last night about Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah?
Do you remember this?
Oh wait, that's why he was. Yeah, I was with him.
Oh, you were.
I was with him when he was sending those texts.
We should get him to record a little bit, and we should put it in here.
He hates Seth Rogen pretty much. He hates the studio. I'm a Seth Rogen fan.
Apologist.
I love Seth Rogen. You know what?
He's just around too much. A lot of these guys
He's around a lot.
problem. I mean, even our beloved Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn for a while,
Oversaturated.
and then they went away, and we missed them. So I want to miss Seth Rogen again.
Yeah, and he's a producer now, and that's our friend's also his big critique with the studio. He's like he's not a small he's not a small fish in the pond. He's producing like 8 shows and movies at once, also starring and stuff too, and writing stuff. Like he's worth like he's worth like $100 million now, or something like that. Like he's like really rich.
I mean, good for him.
Yeah, no, we're wrong. Like it's underdog story, and I'm a Rogan fan. Not in that way. I'm not talking
Hard to say that
JRE.
in the pod sphere here.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Watch is about a neighborhood watch. We got, like we said, Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jonah Hill, and the fourth guy,
Richard Iowade.
Iowade. What was he in before all?
The IT Crowd was his big thing.
Is that a show?
Yeah, it was shown on the BBC. It was a sitcom.
Oh, because he's British.
He's British. Then he was in, this was maybe my introduction to him. Because I think I knew about the IT Crowd because I had a friend in school who liked it. And then I was like, oh, he's like in this American movie.
Isn't he in?
He's like a writer director too.
He's in some Wes Anderson stuff recently.
Yeah, he was just in the Phoenician Scheme, I believe.
And then we've got
A good supporting cast.
a great supporting cast.
Forte,
Pretty
Will
good.
Forte, Billy Crudup,
Billy Crudup, kind of funny.
pretty
role.
funny. Mel Rodriguez as the as like the deputy,
He's good.
who was the last man on Earth. So I guess Forte like knew him from the watch
Yeah.
and was like, I want to cast you in something.
Those 4 guys are part of a neighborhood watch where they uncover extraterrestrial discoveries in town.
They find aliens.
They find aliens.
He's the liquor store clerk in Superbad. So he's the guy that Nick Lovin's trying to buy the alcohol from when he gets punched in the head. Yeah.
That was good.
Superbad. See, Seth Rogen.
Rogan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really curious. Like, I'm a big fan of the Lonely Island podcast. The Quaid Army, as they say. I said that to your buddy Will the other day, thinking that he also was listening to the podcast, and turns out he was not listening to the Lonely Island podcast.
I don't think he's a Lonely Island guy necessarily.
He commented on their post when the podcast started.
What did he say?
He was like, "Oh, like so I don't remember, but it was something like he commented, and I replied to him. So I was like, okay, he's also in on this podcast." And I said "righteous kill" or whatever I said to him, which is like a thing with the show, and he seemed like very confused. And I was like, "Oh, I just assumed you're still keeping up on this." He's like, "No."
Damn, we'll have to discuss that further.
But I love Akiva.
You love Akiva?
I love the Lonely Island. They're huge influences on me. And I think like Hot Rod and Popstar are 2 of my favorite comedies of all time.
Love Hot Rod.
I love The Naked Gun she did recently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a very talented director, I think. And also just seeing him on this podcast, or hearing him on the pod, rather, has given me such an appreciation for what he brought to those videos as like the brains behind it.
So how did that go down? Just for the audience and for me, like Lonely Island, SNL, were they already like a trio?
Yeah, they've been best friends since junior high, and they were writers together, and they would write stuff for Dan Harmon, I believe, and then like the MTV Movie Awards. They also and they're also making like like viral-ish
All before SNL
videos. Yeah, and then Andy got hired on SNL at the same time that they got hired as writers.
Oh.
So it was kind of like, and they had a pact too that if one of them like didn't make it and Andy made it, Yorma and Akiva like wouldn't go to SNL. But luckily they all got hired.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and they all got hired, then started their career there, and then they went on to make the Hot Rod, and then I think this was the movie that they made right after Yorma and Akiva left SNL. Because they left after 5 years, and Andy was on for 7.
It's probably, good move to leave SNL.
Yeah.
Some people get trapped.
Yeah, and some people get tired too.
Yeah.
I think it's very much like they were like, we kind of did what we wanted to do. And then
what was their first kind of big hit on SNL?
Lonely Sunday, or not? Sorry, not Lonely Sunday. Lazy Sunday, which is one of the first viral hits. Yeah, viral hits.
It's cool that SNL has that on their sleeve.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they kind of changed the way that YouTube was,
yeah,
which is kind of interesting for like an old TV show to do that.
Seeing where the show is now, of course.
Yeah, but hearing Keeve just talk about the shorts, like there was a short that he didn't direct from this week, and he wasn't he wasn't on the podcast. He kind of left a voice note. It was the Ham Sergio one. Where, yeah, and he was like, "This is great, but the eye lines are a mess." And he like left a 5-minute voicemail where he broke down jumping the line here, the eye lines aren't matching up here. So he's like very much technical. He's a big film guy.
Awesome.
So I'm confused why this one's not great then.
This one is not great.
It's my pick. I'm sorry, y'all.
I just feel like the tone is off a little bit.
Very strange tone.
I don't know if it's the script, how it was kind of Frankenstein together, like I said, or
feels very Frankenstein.
How maybe Stiller's miscast, or like it kind of.
I don't know if Stiller's miscast, but Stiller's character is just so unlikable.
And there's certain lines where it kind of feels like it wants to be a satire about this kind of comedy film.
Yeah, and also it's also kind of a satire on this way of life.
Yeah, I can kind of tell what it's doing, but somehow it doesn't click, which is unfortunate.
No, it doesn't really do anything. It has the same issue as I think we watched another comedy recently, and maybe you'll be able to pull it. That the first act was really funny, and then it just completely just loses me.
Well, we did the campaign.
It's not the campaign, because I think that's actually genuinely like a pretty good movie.
Same year as The Watch.
Yes.
I think it came out in the fall of 12, right before the election.
Yeah.
And that movie's just better. But even it's funny watching when we watched the campaign, I was like, this is okay. But after watching The Watch, I'm like, okay, campaign was better just because Galifianakis is firing on all cylinders in the campaign. We also watched
what was the other one we watched? Because I want to
comedy film. Did we watch?
Let me check my tags real quick. Because I remember literally having the same exact thought. I'm like, wow, this is a great the first act, and it's just like it completely falls apart.
Yeah, like there's just not enough laughs, and there's not enough kind of exciting sci-fi to keep you interested either.
No, and I had this thought too.
Are those your tags on Letterboxd?
Yeah, well, I tag.
Andrew has 500 tags on Letterboxd.
I tag people, but I did have this thought
That's
too.
A lot of friends.
I'm very well
well connected.
Shelfwarmers. That the aliens are too scary. You know
They
what I mean?
are fucking terrifying. Well, you know who plays one of the aliens? Or the main alien?
Doug Jones.
Doug Jones.
Oh, it's Zoolander 2. Because Zoolander 2 has a great first act, and then it's like, oh, this movie sucks by the end of it. Yeah.
And this is kind of what we always talk about with this pump and dump period. But I'm starting to think maybe every era has a pump and dump period where you think about the 2000s comedies and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Even after The Watch, like when I was watching Jonah in this film, I thought about This Is the End.
Which he's so good in.
And I was just like,
he's so good
that
in This
movie is phenomenal. Similar players.
He's also kind of miscast in this. I feel like Richard
Ayoade.
Yes. The Richard Ayoade and Vince Vaughn are kind of like the right casting choices. And the other two, I'm like, because Jonah Hill doesn't really do like, I was thinking, instead of Jonah Hill, I was like, this could have been Plemons. And it would have been maybe the better choice. But also, that's his game night role, too.
I ended up watching that video you were referencing where Plemons goes through his whole career.
He's great, dude.
I forgot what he looked like.
Sure.
I remember when he got all skinny and you and I were friends at that point. We were friends pre-Plemons.
Ozempic? Yeah.
And they showed some clip of him from a movie I had seen. I think it might have been Game Night.
Yeah.
And I was just
Where's
like...
Killers? Yeah.
Killers.
He's kind of bigger in both of them.
And I was like, what? He looks unregular. Like, I don't even remember him looking like that.
Yeah.
Like, now I have these memories of him just being like...
He looks cool right now.
Very cool.
Long hair. Get a little beard.
Beautiful wife.
Beautiful.
And a beautiful house.
You might ask yourself,
Plemons?
why was I in Battleship? Which is like, which I feel like is a strange one for him. I was saying to you, he's kind of like the de facto actor of this era, almost in my head.
He was poking around for a while.
Like he was Breaking Bad, 2012? So literally that was like his grand entrance. And he's in Battleship of that year.
Yeah, I think he said that. He was like, oh, it's kind of a crazy year for me. I actually wanted to address something with you quickly.
Oh, okay.
I saw you watched the Stiller documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Stiller Parents.
I was going to mention that, yeah.
And in your review, you say, does a pretty excellent job of answering, why is Ben Stiller like that?
What, you mean like...
I was just curious what
like
you
cold
meant.
and neurotic?
Yeah, what you meant by that, if you could elaborate.
Well, because I think Ben Stiller is like a fantastic performer, but there is like, you see him in interviews, there's like an awkwardness and like a coldness and like a stiffness.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like, why is that guy like can go as big and funny as like Will Ferrell, but has like none of the charm of Will Ferrell? And it's like, oh, because he had two like showbiz parents, and one was a drunk, and the other one was like a neurotic, like attention seeker.
Okay.
So that's why he's like this, like this. Oh, that's exactly why he's like this.
Interesting.
Yeah. And he's like a workaholic.
Because I do love him. And Dodgeball, which has Vince Vaughn and him together, that was a huge movie for me as a kid. Just used to put me in stitches the whole time.
Oh, I love Dodgeball.
And him in that movie with the wig and the mustache. Joni loves Chachi. He's just so freaking good. It's almost like in an alternate universe, you could imagine a Dodgeball 2.
I think they're doing that.
Being a shelf warmer.
I think they are doing Dodgeball too.
Andrew, a Legacy sequel?
Yeah, it's coming back for Dodgeball too.
Popping in real quick for Dodgeball 2.
Well, yeah, and also like his characters are so universal in a way that I think is like I feel like I was like, my girlfriend laughed the other night because I slipped into Derek Zoolander a little bit, just doing the voice, and she it's such a good bit. It's such a perfect bit to just do the Zoolander voice and him with the blue steel. It works perfect.
It doesn't work in Zoolander 2 particularly well.
No, not.
But when I watched Zoolander, the first Zoolander, before Zoolander 2, and it's just like I was saying earlier, there are a handful of movies that float to the top in the 2000s comedy era.
Sure.
But there's 15 other movies like To Watch where
that stink.
That kind of stink. One thing I kind of noticed was it's kind of included in this kind of Apatow era, which we've discussed before, but I was listening to Apatow on Conan recently.
Oh, yeah.
And he was talking about Knocked Up, and he was like, I had the funniest people around me, and I wanted to put them in a movie. And it was very competitive.
Yeah, very competitive.
And it was like, okay, whoever had the funniest line kind of gets in the movie.
Yeah.
And there is that kind of improv spirit. And there was one scene in this movie where the 4 guys are like in the basement, and I could tell they had, 3 cameras or whatever on them. And it was clearly improvised.
Yes.
But they were shooting blanks.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like they really couldn't, like, is this the best they had? And they're not that great.
Well, I watched this movie. I realized how much I miss Vince Vaughn. Because Vince Vaughn's kind of taking a step back too. I mean, he's on like an Apple TV Plus show right now. We were saying, yeah, fucking known as. He's worked a lot with the director of Bone Tomahawk. They did like 2 movies together,
which were dramas,
like drama, almost action thriller a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. And then he did True Detective, and he did a Curb. So he's like
the much maligned season 2 of True Detective.
Yeah, so he's like been around, but he's not really been doing like comedies, really. And like just watching this movie, I was like, I miss the Vince Vaughn shtick, because for me, like, to me, like the introduction scene where all of them are together, just talking about like their goals for the watch is like. It's like the peak of this movie. Just seeing like these 4 actors all like do their beats and play their beats like very well.
Yeah.
Like and then you get Richard Ayoade and then you get Richard Ayoade, and it's like, how is he gonna defend this equation? And then he like says this stuff about like getting his balls sucked.
Yeah.
And he goes to Hill
in the British accent.
Yeah. And Jonah Hill's like, I would also be interested in that. And it's such like a perfect usage of Jonah Hill, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, okay, there they found the formula, but it never quite finds that formula again.
Right. And Vince Vaughn, I mean, like you said, Vince Vaughn, I'm looking at his IMDb now, I'm like, he has some really freaking funny movies. I mean, Old School is funny. I don't really claim that movie. Wedding Crashers I adore. I think it's so funny.
Yes.
My dad loves The Breakup with Jen Aniston.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a parent movie.
He's always like, that's like surprisingly deep. Surprisingly deep movie. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
4 Christmases my family loves.
Yeah, that's good.
He does 2 Christmas movies back to back. He does
Fred Claus?
Fred Claus, and then 4 Christmases.
Paul
and then
Giamatti.
Couples Retreat.
Oh, with him and Favreau again, right?
And then The Dilemma with Kevin James.
Yeah, he was putting out stinkers, man. No wonder he was like, I was doing comedies anymore.
Then he does The Internship a few years
You're
after
so
The Watch.
fucking money, baby, and you don't even know it.
Oh, Swingers.
Good
when
movie.
He's young, thin.
Yeah, he really, and the whole kind of like, I guess the shtick of Vaughn is like, he's able to be the most the charming guy alive and the most obnoxious guy alive at the same time,
which was
contains
like the whole
multitudes.
genre of guy.
Yeah,
after Swingers came out.
Well, him and Stiller, I guess, yeah, like you're right. Like they've Dodgeball, and they're both in Anchorman.
He's funny in Anchorman.
Yeah, but they don't have that back and forth. I think of him like like him and Owen Wilson, or even Owen Wilson and Stiller.
Yeah.
And like Jonah Hill is kind of like a random pick. Like he's obviously like like brought in like from the Seth Rogen crew.
He did,
but they didn't overlap like too much
before this.
And Django,
an Oscar nom.
Yeah, his first nom, and Django, and then Wolf of Wall Street, and this is the end. Or after this.
Good run for him. He's finding his place.
Yeah, did you see he's doing a new comedy with the Kristen Wiig, and he looks insane in it?
Does he look like how he looks?
No, he's like really thin and like tatted up and like long hair and a beard, and he looks like insane.
So maybe
I think that this is the peak look
I was
of
gonna
him.
say he's peaking right around here.
Yeah.
21 Jump Street,
Yes.
same year,
Yes.
2012.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't.
This movie's
like-
trying to be Ghostbusters.
Trying to be Ghostbusters. It kind of pokes fun at that. Like that's where I kind of thought it was being more of a satire, where Stiller is obsessed with Richard Ayoade being a person of color. He's like, because he puts together the Neighborhood Watch after he works at a Costco. He's the
He's the introduction is great.
At the Costco.
They do like an opening kind of like, here's who I am. Here's my town.
And he's like jogging around town because he's like just loves being part of his community.
Yeah.
And he's specifically referencing how diverse his community is. And
I have an Indian friend.
I have an Indian friend. And
I don't have a black friend
yet.
But I'm working on it. And it cuts to like him like shaking a black guy's hand.
He's friends with a Korean widow or something. And he's like jogging past her house and she's like watering, she's like washing her car.
Yeah.
And he's like, spray me. And she's like, and it's just like so bizarre. But that's where Stiller is, really hitting.
As him being able to play like a wasp
and
type. He's so good at playing a wasp.
Being a bizarre human being.
Even though he's not a wasp.
Yeah, but playing it pretty straight in his way.
Yeah, and then he works at Costco, and then the whole kind of plot, how it starts is he leaves his night shift employee overnight to watch the store.
Who just got his American citizenship, which also feels 2012 for some reason.
Yeah.
He's so thrilled.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, like, if a couple Cokes go missing and some...
Yeah, he's like, if a 6-pack of Coke and a bag of Bugles go missing.
I'm not going to say anything. And then instead, like, the night shift guard starts getting fucked up and drinking vodka.
Chugging vodka. Yeah. He's smoking J's.
I love the economy of this movie. Like, it has an economy to its pace that is not like around anymore, where you can just have a montage of this guy getting fucked up in Costco. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's a few needle drops in here that are very 2012.
Yeah, but he gets killed by an alien. Montage.
Yeah. So
and that starts him to.
Well, you don't really know it's an alien at first. He's brutally killed by something.
Yeah.
And that's pretty funny. The next morning when Stiller goes to work and there's like
cops
caution
out.
tape everywhere.
Yeah.
The caution tape is funny because that's where we meet Will Forte as the cop.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, we've been here for 2 hours. Took us a while to put up that tape.
I like the bit where Forte's like, oh, you're the manager? And like he forgets he says that. He's like, I almost ID the body then. And like he lets him in. Like Forte it's rare when Forte plays an asshole.
Yeah.
But also like he's not even like an asshole because like the Forte I think Forte is the greatest SNL cast member of all time.
Wow.
It's my hot take. But I think that the way that Forte
he's a good utility.
Can like just do a character is like so fascinating to me because I'm like, this guy's like a prick, but Forte has just in such insane ways of delivering lines that like you do think he's an alien too, because you're like, that's not like a normal way to say that line like at all.
That's where like I kind of bump against some of the movie where I'm not sure what, like the characters are so unbelievable.
Yeah,
but there's also aliens, but it's in a neighborhood. Well, one of the big narrative arcs is that Ben Stiller is sterile.
Yes, but then told his wife because he's afraid to.
Vince Vaughn is trying to cockblock his daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter, by the way, is
Erin Moriarty, who's Starlight in the Boys.
Jonah
Hill's like a pervert.
Wants to be a cop?
Yeah, and also he's a pervert, and he kisses Stiller's wife in the mouth, which is like really uncomfortable.
And Richard Ayoade
just wants to get his balls sucked. But also he's an alien too. He's a good double agent. That's like almost an unnecessary twist.
I'm an alien.
Yeah. but
I'm good.
But like you guys.
I like you guys.
Yeah, I was thinking about this too. I was like, would this movie work better if it was Akiva's like crew from SNL?
I think so.
So would it be like Hader,
he was
Sandberg?
Just tacked on.
Wait. Hader, where Fred Armisen is Vince Vaughn. No, Fred Armisen is Stiller. A hater is Vince Vaughn. Sandberg's Jonah Hill. Will Forte or Keenan is Richard Ayoade. And maybe that's like the better movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we
and
said,
Sudeikis is the cop then?
Sudeikis as the cop.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back in time. Maybe we get AI to make this movie for us.
What if the 2005 and 2013 SNL cast was in the watch?
Produce script. Film script.
Wow, this looks incredible. There's nothing weird about this footage.
I don't know how it is. Let's do a quick update. I don't know how it is on your side of things, on the parent front. But my dad...
for AI?
My dad is sending me Sora. Was it? Sora?
Yeah.
He's sending me Sora videos. And...
If anything, I want to be seeing soaring videos.
Soren
videos.
The Disney ride?
Yeah. Hey, it's Patrick Warburton here. Don't send any Sora videos. Just send Soren videos from Epcot.
Does he do the voice for that ride?
Yeah. He's the captain of the ship or whatever. or whatever it is. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
I watched a pre-Shelfwarmers movie with my brother recently. Underdog.
Oh, absolutely.
Which reeked of Shelfwarmer, but it's a little bit too early. But my
Is
dad's...
he in that?
Yeah. He's the sidekick.
Oh, I was kind of thinking of... I was thinking about Putty from Seinfeld.
Putty is in it. Oh, great character. Jim Belushi is in it. And seeing Jim Belushi and Patrick Warburton side by side is kind of trippy.
Yeah, like it's kind of like like two cavemen.
Yeah. And then Peter Dinklage is also in the movie. So it's just like a bizarre cast of characters. And a talking dog voiced by Jason Lee.
Oh, that is so strange. That is so... Isn't Amy Adams in it too?
No.
Oh.
No. But anyway, my dad sends me this video, and it's like it's like an Olympic swimming competition. And one of the swimmers is Jesus. And Jesus just runs across the water. And my dad's like, so funny. I'm like, Dad, what are you watching?
Might be time to check him into the home.
Maybe just delete his Twitter. That's all it is.
Oh, he's on Twitter? Yeah.
It's a Sora video on Twitter.
Yeah. Get that shit off his phone, bro.
Anyway, so...
yes, Stiller... So his friend gets murdered. He doesn't know it's an alien, so he sets out to make the neighborhood... watch. And he goes to a football game, and he slips the kid behind the booth of 20 so he can go on the field and talk for a few minutes. And his shirt says... a no more murders.
No more murders.
Which is such a good bit. And he's like embarrassing himself. But he wins some people over, but he's like, and he lost his skin. Somebody was murdered.
Yeah.
And the mascot's like, no, like I don't do that. like there are some like funny riffs and bits in this. Like that one I wanted to shout out.
There's a few good moments in here.
Like the car crying scene I think is very funny.
Yes. Yeah, because right after he's killed, we get Stiller in the car crying, listening to a Spanish version of The Sound of Silence.
Yeah.
And that's funny.
That's a good bit. Like the nesting doll bit that Vince Vaughn does.
Yeah, again.
Vince Vaughn
just like not a human.
Yeah,
just being like, what is? Oh my god, there's another one. There's another one.
But he's like he's so happy in that scene. He he sells it so much. Yeah. It's really as simple as Vince Vaughn just finds the nesting doll and then there's a moment of discovery for it.
The neighborhood watch gets together, and it's Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jonah Hill, and Stiller's like, okay, like kind of a rough turnout. And then Richard Ayoade comes in, and Stiller's just thrilled. He's like, "Oh my god, this is great."
Somebody else.
But then Richard Ayoade starts talking about getting his balls sucked.
And he's like, "I was one of them."
Not exactly what Stiller was hoping for.
Yeah, and there's really good moments of chemistry. Like I think I like to do a stakeout, like at the Costco, because Stiller like feels like he has to be on patrol and like catch this guy and catch this killer. And they're all in the car, and Vince Vaughn's like, like bringing beers and pissing in a Diet Coke can. And they're all like drinking together. And I love that as soon as the cops show up, Vince Vaughn's like, keep it low, guys. Keep it low. And it's just like, there is like a group chemistry there that I do think they kind of settle into, which is nice to like just watch these performers like do their thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Jonah Hill's great. There's one part where there's an orgy at Billy Crudup's house.
Yeah. And you see Sandberg.
Say there's the Lonely Island cameo.
Carew has their
And they're like jerking each other off. But
that is funny because that is like you and me like putting a scene into one of our scripts where we're jerking each other off in the corner.
Oh, the Shelfwarmers guys.
Okay.
But then Richard Iote's there, and later he's telling the guys like, yeah, there was an orgy. There was a local orgy happening. And then Jonah is just like, there's an orgy happening? Locally? And it's just so good.
So there are good moments. And with the alien montage, which is when they find an alien. Also, this is the final film performance of Arlie Emery.
Right.
Yeah.
The guy from Full Metal Jacket.
And the soldiers from Toy Story.
Yeah, the little green man from Toy Story.
Well, not those little green men.
Not the little green man in the
not
film.
Not that clown. I mean, we mean the toy soldiers.
Yes.
Little green toy soldiers.
Little green toy soldiers. A few small toy soldiers.
A few small toy soldiers. But he's like an old farmer. It's like, you fucking like dorks. And then he actually gets an alien on his house.
Yeah, it goes like a dickwad. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and then, but they go back to his house. He's like, are you guys on my roof? Whatever. And then there is an alien there. And Stiller thinks he's having like an ET moment. And like he gives the alien like a piece of gum.
He's like, gum for you. That's also like prime Stiller. Just being like, pursing his lips.
Yeah, like it is very Zoolander.
Oh, little, or like in Meet the Parents when he's talking to the baby. Oh, little Jack.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the alien is like this really scary
Doug Jones
creature
feature.
Yeah, in a suit. And he's gonna kill the Richard Iwata. And Stiller like hits him over the head with a garden gnome, and the alien falls and like breaks his neck.
Yeah.
And it's such like a funny visual.
And it's like a really well done alien.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a combination of Predator, Xenomorph, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of a perfect combination of like Predator and Alien.
Yeah, and then there's a pretty funny scene where they bring the dead alien to the basement.
Yeah,
and they're
and
like
have
dancing
like an end
with
of the Hangover.
The end of the Hangover, kind of taking pictures with it, putting sunglasses on it, and then
and like humping it.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn's dancing with it, like grabbing its ass.
And it wakes up.
And then like my takeaway was the alien's biggest characteristic is like freakish strength.
Yeah.
The amount of times people get chucked across a room and just smash into a jukebox or whatever. But then when do they blow up the cow? Is that after the alien dies?
That's before the alien. Because find or
like
they hit the alien with the car, and then he has this orb thing, which is like the power for their generator because they're gonna invade the Earth or some stupid shit. And they find this orb that shoots like beams out and explodes things. So they kind of do like another
montage.
It really relies on the 2010s humor of like white guys doing something crazy. Let's put like some NWA or like some early 90s rap against that.
Yeah, right.
Because I think even the end credits, is "Fuck the Police" or something like that.
Yeah, it's funny. It's exactly what you're describing, like that 2010s just cookie cutter hip hop song with white guys.
Yeah, but they get to blow up this cow, blow up like a tractor,
and that's like
it's fun.
I think it's one of the first kind of big CG moments.
Yeah,
and it's pretty funny where they're just pointing it at a cow and the fucking thing just gets vaporized.
Yeah, and then they end up saving the world, and the Chucho, Mel Rodriguez, he dies. Will Forte's heartbroken.
Yeah.
And Will Forte gets...
there's sort of this third act action set piece in the Costco.
Yeah. And they set Will Forte up like he's going to be like in this third act, and then he like pokes the alien and gets fucking slapped again. And he's like laying there like cut, and he's like, "I'm not gonna die, right?" And they're like, "No." And then he's like, "No, like he's gonna die." But Forte lives.
Maybe this movie is kind of funny.
It's like I think it would have benefited from us being able to watch it together. You know what I mean?
Like all these
movies. I think if you and I were hanging out together, we would have been able to find more joy in it. But I found a lot of joy in it too. Like I was laughing a lot the first act. It definitely, like I said, like it tampers off.
Yeah. Nicholas Braun is in it.
Yeah. So there's some plot that we mentioned
As
too.
a
Is
creepy, rapey boyfriend alien.
Yeah, he's a horny alien who's trying to sleep with Vince Vaughn's daughter, but we don't know he's an alien. We kind of know something's off with him. And Vince Vaughn, crashes the party when he's. But also, it's kind of a good thing because he's getting too handsy.
But there's this whole thing where they're in the Costco and he's buying Magnums.
Yeah.
And Vince Vaughn's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then later he's an alien. You find out that the alien's weakness
is their dicks.
Their dicks.
Which is a lazy joke.
So
That's
Vince
really
Vaughn
lazy
rips
joke.
his dick off. And he's like, oh, Magnum's my ass or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, then later on they're like, I heard your dad ripped your other boyfriend's a dick off.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the SNL sketch with the Beck Bennett and the Anya Taylor-Joy? And it's
Maybe.
like prom photos, and the 80 Bryant's the mom, Beck Bennett's the dad, and the Beck Bennett's like, oh wait, I have an idea, and like he comes back and like he's holding the shotgun. And she's like, what are you doing? He's like, it's funny. I saw it online. People do it online. No, it's funny. And then he like tries to move the gun around like and shoots his dick off.
You gotta send me a link after this. That sounds good.
Yeah. Which that is kind of like the joke. Like this is like a worse version of Blockers. I mean, Blockers is doing that joke, but like way better, like
Right, the whole
expanded
movie.
upon.
Yeah, Blockers.
Blockers, yeah.
That'd be a good slate rec.
Yeah.
I don't have it on there, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Blockers.
Yeah, it's very of its time. It's got some laughs. It's got some funny beats, some funny performances. It's a little long. Like you could lose 10 minutes in this. I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, and it's already pretty short.
Yeah, like
I'm
an
so
hour
glad
40
it
something.
wasn't 2 hours.
No, and that is kind of the Lonely Island like mentality too. Is they always talk about how short they like things. Like I think a big thing they were saying for SNL was if they could do every sketch like 60 seconds to 90 seconds. Like they'd be happy.
I mean, that's the difference between them and like Apatow,
Episode's long.
who's like trying to do this James L. Brooks thing where it's like it's a 2-hour movie. Funny People's like 2.5 hours or something. Fucking
it was
crazy.
long. I think that's the same for This Is 40.
Yeah, it's like what is it?
That's when he had complete control.
Like you gotta respect what he's trying to do, but insane how long those movies are.
I never put two and two together. That Apatow is kind of like the modern version of James L. Brooks. That's a really good call.
Love James L. Brooks.
I'm excited for Ellen McKay.
You and you.
Dude, I am.
And just you.
As we've established in this pod, Weapons is my movie of the year. I think the only thing that could dethrone is maybe like Ellen McKay.
Not Marty Supreme.
Dude,
That trailer.
we saw
Oh,
we
baby.
saw a Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere or The Rest From Nowhere.
Springsteen deliver me to a fucking gun and shoot myself. It was all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, it's all right. But we saw that trailer in
Kind of
IMAX
like
for
that.
Marty Supreme. The first time I saw the Marty Supreme trailer, I was
Let us die young or let us live forever.
but I was kind of like the
Same.
first time I saw it,
Exactly.
and then seeing it in IMAX, I was like, whoa!
That
I've watched
is-
it maybe 7 times since that IMAX screening.
And that's if we translate that number to a normal person like me, I've watched it one other time since watching it in IMAX. But I did go back and revisit it. But yeah, that movie looks fucking insane. Kevin O'Leary is in it for some reason.
Yeah, that's strange. Do you
Gwyneth
see?
Paltrow is out of retirement. I didn't
Yeah.
even know she retired,
Yeah,
but
I
she's
didn't either.
back.
Before we get into getting too far into the slate or whatever, this came out July 27th, 2012.
Oh yeah, I actually have some notes about this kind of stuff.
It opened up against Step Up, Revolution. Same year, as we mentioned, as kind of the decline, I think, of Stiller's reign, Vince Vaughn's reign. Jonah Hill's in a real sweet spot.
Yeah, it is kind of this melting pot of comedy movies. And it kind of, thinking about Stiller, Vaughn, it kind of made me understand movie stars and kind of starting to connect the threads of, oh, Stiller is in Anchorman with Will Ferrell, and Will
Yes.
Ferrell is in that with them,
Yeah.
which kind of leads to our 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon type thing,
Oh, yes,
which we like
absolutely.
to do on occasion. So
Do you have a game for me?
I kind of have a game.
Oh, wonderful.
We've never done this, but I feel like we could easily do this every other episode. So usually the game is 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, which we never really do because why are we limiting ourselves to just Kevin Bacon?
No.
So you
Bacon's
pick,
great.
You pick 2 movie stars, and the goal is to connect them in 6 moves or less.
In 6 moves?
So I've selected Billy Crudup, who's in this film,
Okay.
and Dr. Alan Grant.
Sam Neill?
Sam Neill. And we can edit it if you take too long, but give me a
I can get
6
you in
degrees between
Billy Crudup's in
Billy
the morning
Crudup.
show with Reese Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon is in The Big Little Lies with Laura Dern. Laura Dern is in Jurassic Park with Sam Neill.
Wow.
Do you want me to do film?
A little cheap doing the TV, but we're in a different era for
Okay.
media.
I can find a different angle. Okay.
But that was pretty good.
I
Jesus.
can find a different angle.
He's
All right.
like a computer.
Billy Crudup is in Watchmen
Okay.
with but he's in Event Horizon. Yeah, there you go. So Billy Crudup's in Watchmen with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who's in Batman v Superman with Lawrence Fishburne, who's in Event Horizon with Sam Neill.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Right? Fishburne's in Event Horizon, right?
You're like a movie Asperger's kind of guy.
I did do a bar trivia, and I got a perfect. Yep.
But I like
Event
saw
Horizon.
your
Got a
brain like
perfect round.
snap. Event Horizon. Event Horizon. Okay.
I think I'm a
yes.
synthetic from Alien.
Oh yes. I think we have it now. Oh.
If you rip me in half, I leak milk. That should be the motto for the Alien franchise.
I'm gonna bring down the mood a little right now.
Okay.
The original name of this movie was The Neighborhood Watch,
Oh, I know exactly where you're going with this.
and
Oh no. Oh
the
yeah.
shooting of Trayvon Martin happened in February of 2012.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad.
So they
Terrible time.
released a whole trailer for The Neighborhood Watch. They released, this was before the shooting. They released a poster, Neighborhood Watch, with a bullet-ridden sign.
Oh yeah.
And
The third act is like a shootout.
yeah. And there's this, in the first trailer, there's a scene where Jonah Hill is like pretending to shoot teenagers.
Oh no.
And this is just poor luck.
Really poor luck.
Poor luck. So they changed the movie to The Watch. They get rid of that poster. They put the 4 heads on the poster, which is kind of what I remember from this movie is that poster. Very bold text, The Watch.
Yeah.
And then those 4 guys, 3 of which who I loved. And then Richard Riotti, I was like, who's that guy? But
Yeah.
I do distinctly remember that poster coming out. They also had another issue when the film was released. It was a week after the Colorado shooting
Oh, Dark Knight.
for Dark Knight Rises. Just like a freaking
that is.
bummer of a stretch for
That's
this
tough.
movie. So it completely flopped.
Yeah, I think that probably makes sense for it.
Also,
I
the
don't-
Olympics happened the week it opened, and they said that viewership was drawn to that instead of going to
Yeah,
movies.
so it had nothing going for it. And I never hear Akiva ever like talk about this movie too. That makes me wonder if he's just like,
Damn.
like this was like my miss. Because all his other movies are pretty well liked.
But
Chippendales well
Hot
well
Rod,
liked.
I feel like they wrote Hot Rod, right?
They did write Hot Rod
And Pop Star.
and Popstar,
And you also have Sandberg, who's a real comedic force.
yeah, he very much. It's very strange he's not in this movie.
Yeah.
You know, because he's in all of Akiva's other movies, except for Naked Gun, but he's a vocal cameo in that. Well, he's in this, I guess, but still.
It kind of seems like he was just kind of thrown on.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to do a second feature? Here you go.
yeah. Because Yorma had done MacGruber already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but they never really talk about this movie as like a good experience. Like no one ever is like referencing The Watch on their podcast. So I feel like it's probably just like, it's a painful memory.
Yeah. 2012. Tough year. Slate time. I feel
Hit me
like we
with it.
need like a theme for the slate.
Yeah, let's put it out.
I kind of
the
like.
universe.
I kind of like the slowed down version of Runaway.
If anybody, I'm thinking of one person in particular, wants to make us a Slate theme.
Oh yeah, if anyone's out there with the capability to produce
Music really well and has done it for us before.
Slate.
Slate?
Yeah, something with, I don't know, building something, connecting the threads between things.
We also could do like the sound of like a slate, like on a film set.
Slate.
Slate time.
Slate recommendations for the watch.
Take one.
Take one.
Roll A.
Roll A. First up, as we mentioned, Ghostbusters.
Yes.
4 guys getting it together. 1 person of color. We've talked about Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, I stand by, is one of the best looking movies of the 80s. It's got that scope look.
Yeah.
A lot of money behind it.
I would
And
say one of the best
balances-
themes of all time, too.
Balances that tone perfectly between the comedy, but also, at least when I watched it as a kid, I was genuinely interested in the supernatural elements of Ghostbusters.
Absolutely. It's a genuinely good, like mystery and like a scary movie.
Yeah. My grandma actually recommended The Burbs.
Oh, with Hanks and John
Hanks.
Candy? Was John Candy on that?
I think John Candy, isn't it? Hanks, Joe Dante directed,
Mm.
which is about Tom Hanks and the neighbor who's
Yeah.
saving their cul-de-sac against some sort of evil threat, which again seems like a better version of this movie.
Yeah.
And a film that came out the year before, Attack the Block,
Yes.
which is
Very much that block.
a young John Boyega.
Yeah,
defending-
and Jodie Whittaker, Franz Drama, Draman, who would go on to be in Legends of Tomorrow, and he was a gentleman. Like it's
Okay.
like has a good like young cast.
And they're defending their block against. Oh, my tummy's grumbling.
There also is a kid in that
Against
too.
extraterrestrials. So that
Who
movie
is-
actually, I haven't seen that movie. It looks pretty freaking dope. The poster's cool.
It's very good.
There's like meteors raining on the block.
The Nick Frost is in it. There's a kid who was in Last Night in Soho too, who got his star in that
Last Night
movie.
Soho. The last film directed by Edgar Wright.
Before The Running Man, William H. Macy's triumphant return to the silver screen
Of course.
after his wife went to jail almost.
What?
Yeah, do you remember the college admission scandal?
Macy was part of that?
Yeah, his wife Felicity Huffman, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I saw a few clips of Macy on Club Random.
He was on Club Random recently.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did we have to watch that?
I don't know where I'm at with that podcast because I do get some enjoyment out of it, but I can only tolerate it for
Mayor
15
sucks, or more.
seconds at a time.
Moore's terrible.
Terrible host of his cable show, but also, or I guess not cable, HBO.
Yeah.
Terrible host of HBO show. And then he has this podcast where there's no editing. It's just 2 hours of him fucking
Unfiltered.
spewing in his creepy ass basement. But somehow, I feel crazy. He lands the biggest guests.
Well,
People
'cause-
love him.
Yes. He's very well liked in the
Hollywood.
40 to 60 white actor range.
But
You know what I
there's,
mean?
there's one funny episode where Drew Barrymore is on, and for
Really?
some reason they pivot to another part of the basement. It's like this porch.
Oh, they move
It's like a porch swing in his basement, and Drew is, crisscross applesauce
on it. Yeah.
just staring so intensely at him, and he's like smoking pot, and he's like,
He's like so
Drew.
paranoid.
And she just loves him. She's like, I love you, Bill. I love you.
That's so interesting. That's so bizarre.
But her show is fucking weird too. Drew.
I love you, Crypt Keeper. I love you, old bag of bones.
High
Being
bag
held
of
up by
bones. And he-
held by a lit joint.
He always prepares like a drink. I know a lot about this pod.
Yeah.
And he always like has like his claw of a hand, and he always grabs like a thing of ice and like clinks it into the glass. And then he drops like what I assume is like THC drops into this liquor
Ugh.
drink. And then he's like, "What are you drinking?" to the guest. And the guest 9 times out of 10 is like, "I'm good." But if you go to the YouTube, it's like, drink what you want, say what you want. Club Random. And I'm just like, fuck this guy.
You know, like how abusive men used to be. I feel like he's gonna die in a Wile E. Coyote style way, where like he pulls a joint out and he pulls the lighter, like no, and then he explodes or something because there's gasoline all over the place.
And he's got no wife or kids, so he'll just burn.
Yeah, he'll burn for eternity.
The Watch.
The Watch. We watched The Watch. Who watches The Watch and who references Watchmen? That's us. And that's a new vocal warm-up.
Who watches The Watch and
References
the Watchmen? Us.
Shelfwarmers.
He rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, and that corpse is starting to smell. We should probably...
oh, fuck, I forgot.
We should probably kick him in a river.
Mention it. Jesus.
Let's kick him in a sewer.
Oh my God, I literally shot him so many times.
But before we do that,
Yeah.
let's take some funny selfies with his corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do one where, like, you're humping him.
Yeah,
we'll
just
do
like the alien in the
We'll
Watch.
do one where we're drinking beers with him. Yeah. You'll be chill.
It'll be so chill.
You'll be chill. Well, as always, thank you for tuning in.
Wait, I thought you were gonna. I was waiting for you to cue us about the shelf.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right.
You're ready to leave,
I'm getting ahead of myself. So, Sam,
Andrew
imagine this
Martin
scenario. Don't freaking dox me like that, man.
Alexander. Full government name.
Full government dude.
Hey, you're me.
Hey, May, ask me anything, baby.
Was that your line in middle school?
Yeah.
Hey, you're
Ask
me,
me-
baby. That's me.
Ask me anything. How big is your...
Jesus.
I can't talk about that. It's not funny to me.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke to me. I'm 13. This is everything to me. Imagine this. You're out on patrol. You and your buddies having a couple of brews. Okay? And a freaking alien kills your old cranky neighbor.
Yep.
Freaking rips his chest out or something. He's like, God, it's kind of a weird space. He's kind of goes to the center of the torso. You're like, what the hell? There's an alien. You hit him with a garden gnome. He freaking breaks his neck. Do you put in a copy of The Watch with this alien corpse where you take funny photos of them? Or do you go back out on patrol and protect your community and never watch this freaking movie and take it off the shelf?
Easy. I go back on patrol. I ride down to my local Blockbuster, assuming Blockbuster is still open in 2012. So I think it was.
It was definitely on the way out. They definitely were more open than the one that's still open.
Okay, I rush over to the Blockbuster. It's about to close. I see they have a copy of The Watch. I put that in the back of the shelf because I don't want that. I go a little bit pre-Shelfwarmer, and I grab a copy of Tower Heist.
Ooh, I saw Tower Heist in theaters.
And I do Tower Heist instead of The Watch.
Yeah, because you got like Eddie Murphy at least, so he makes everything watchable.
There's a good bench in Tower Heist. Anyway, what are you doing?
I feel good that as an Akiva Schaffer, a completionist, that I've seen this movie. I now have 100%ed his filmography.
Oh, now you can make a list.
Yeah, ranking. Which I actually do think my quick rankings are Popstar, Hot Rod, Naked Gun, Chippendale. This Michael Bolton's the Valentine's Day special is somewhere in there too. That's not like a full movie, you know. Okay. Yeah, that's probably above Naked or right under Naked Gun probably. That's also him and Scott Aukerman.
Oh, okay.
So I'm biased. I love Scott Aukerman. Yeah, but I'm always down to see a comedy from this era. It takes me back in a way that like nothing else does. Like this is like my ultimate like form of nostalgia bait. Just seeing these guys.
That's true.
Maybe not quite at the height of their game. It's not the levels of This Is the End or Dodgeball or like Funny People. But wait, actually not Funny People.
Damn,
I don't know why I referenced Funny People.
You're riding for Funny people on this?
Yeah, but it's like a good time enough. Like I would say I was locked in 70% of the movie. I think I started to get a little bit like, okay, let's, the wrap this up. Love Will Forte. Love this crew. Love this time period. I'm happy to see a comedy like this. So I'm glad I took it off the shelf.
All right.
So we're split. We're split 50-50 on it.
The shelf is split.
The shelf is cut in half. And it's like we're sharing a room again. And put tape down the middle.
Yeah.
You have your half and I have my half.
We famously shared a room and we split the room in the middle. And if I would crouch into your side, you'd be in bed and you would go, eh.
Yeah. I had like a water gun and I would spray Sam like he was a cat that was like misbehaving.
It was tough because the door was on your side of the room. So I would endure that abuse every time I had to go to the
Every
restroom.
night, I would say, he would be like, I gotta pee. And I'd be like,
Please no water. Please no water. It's going to make me pee already.
and I'd be like, wait till morning. Wait till morning. Well,
That's it for the watch, y'all.
That's it for the watch. Next week's episode is
A downer.
a downer.
We got an upper this week, which was secretly a downer, and a downer
This week, which is secretly an upper.
Yeah.
Great movie. Next week is Foxcatcher.
Foxcatcher.
We'll see you then. Thank you for listening to Shelfwarmers. If you have suggestions for films to take off the shelf, make sure to follow us at shelfwarmers.podcast or email us at shelfwarmerspod@gmail.com. New episodes out every Friday.